back to FaZe.
Canada's using New York as a hotbox.
It allows safe passage back over towards A, but that might not be good. Redux has a really good read about this nade.
What?
Heard the elevator. Pulls out at least the nade. Wall up in mid 2 for Verno. Trying to make things a bit more chaotic here over in heaven, but Oxygen.
I'm at Nova Scotia and I don't know people burning tires and a whole forest fire.
Compensating for it now.
So,
3
like,
players over towards the A side.
Are you guys gonna like put the fires out or some
not
shit?
Falling for
or nah?
FaZe's tricks in mid.
Oh, Baby Base playing a very dangerous game. The worst part, he has no idea. He only sees the Cypher cam now. He's already been discovered.
I'm kidding. I'm
It's
kidding.
perfect.
I'm sorry.
I'm not sure if that wall's activated. No, it's not activated.
I'm sorry, it's
This
not
could
even
very well
funny.
be
It's not even
selling
funny,
fake,
I'm
but
sorry.
even though they've been discovered and time is running down, that's full A having control from the 2 duelists again.
Only heaven for now. They still need to take up the backup site with only 15 seconds left. Scuba looking for something absolutely massive. Spike dropped right in front
What
of
the
him.
fuck?
Whoa! Was that awkward? But Scuba stands his ground.
And this again plays directly into what Oxygen are hoping for. Take the round slow. Let FaZe have all the map control they want. We have the most defender defenses we could possibly hope for. The Cosmic Divide. Rustin swapping between sites, locking down B site last round. That Cypher cam. Removing the lurk potential that FaZe desperately wanted and had the force to adjust.
It's not funny. It's not
them.
funny. I shouldn't be memeing it.
FaZe want to find
I know it's serious.
that extra flexibility of having map control for a flank. And Oxygen have been denying that so late into the round that it forces FaZe to pivot.
FaZe still coming into this round with somewhat of a buy, but Oxygen, they come with their own different look. What is this double peek for mid? Redux bursts in.
Nice escape.
Gets one and skates on out immediately. See, this is what I was asking for. Any sort of chip away from Oxygen to make the long run tougher
He's
for FaZe.
rich.
Again, something that we just didn't see from Oxygen.
Was he even watching the match?
Just too comfortable.
I know,
They're
it's
conditioned in the fact that
it's a
Oxygen,
slow dial in at the moment. It's a very slow dial in. Wait, what is this spot, bro? Is this a spot? Hold on. Sage
That was
mains.
a reaction wall from Verno.
Is that a
It
thing
does
right
come up
there? You just
mid-side
chill there?
control, but it's almost a conditioning factor again for FaZe to go
Yeah,
back
see
over
what
to
I
A.
see?
It's not like FaZe would know. The Rustin is set up deep towards A heaven perfectly
That's
for
the
someone
play,
to go
no?
ropes.
Check this out.
It's a forced maneuver to go back to B. The double contact from Redux and Scuba deep on B site in case Verno
Yo, wall's
falls.
breaking.
And this spot is so cheeky. from
What
Verno,
the
I love it.
fuck?
Yeah, Verno, oh my god.
Wow.
No way!
That is cool. That is cool.
Verno.
Taking that.
Cheeky as ever.
Like, I'm not gonna play Sage, but I'm gonna have my Sage wall me in. You know what I'm
Makes the
saying?
job easy for the rest of Oxygen.
Taking
FaZe
that.
getting choked out here ever since going up 4-0.
Yeah, and again, it comes down to the adjustments that we're hoping to see from FaZe. Oxygen, they've only had to just clean up their mechanics a little bit there, just having the same reads. Make sure they don't overheat. The fights that they do take have worthwhile. And so far, the times that they
Your
have
Iron
really
teammates
sailed
clear
up these
that?
rounds
Your
from
Iron teammates
Oxygen,
clear that
they
for
have
real?
been successful.
I feel like that's the
4-4
first thing they
though.
check in Iron.
Not a single defuse win on the board. In fact, it's almost like the spike doesn't exist this game. It's all about these gunfights directly on site.
It's all or nothing.
I've got your trail.
In other words, Redux. He already feels the pressure coming in.
Oh,
and
no.
Here comes the Seekers alongside the Trailblazer. And Baby Bay already pops the head of one. Verno thought he had a chance on the ropes. Over on A,
Hello.
however, the hold is still prominent. There's still 2 players in the back. Redux already starts off with a big peek from beyond the smoke. Mitch has the first contact. Still a couple more to go. Mummy,
Save them.
He just bursts out immediately, but Rustin is there
Rosa!
for the support.
Oh my god, bro.
Options on top of options. Here for Oxygen on site. FaZe not able to break through any of them.
It's so tough too.
Heaven
Losing
is so
takes
like
so early removes
claustrophobic right here.
flashes
There's
from
so many
contention.
angles you
have
can
no
get shot
ways of
from.
blinding out anybody on Oxygen
so
for these
many
pivotal
angles.
Leaving Baby Bay. Paired up with Superman all alone. They can try to
Crossfire.
scale back, but there's already another contact set up.
Enemy remaining.
Oh no!
Goodness.
But wait! That might be the silver lining that Superman needs.
Yeah, right.
The Nebula comes down. He sold the fake
30
back over to B,
seconds
but
left.
no one rotates.
Yeah, no way.
Yeah,
No way
right.
these
This
guys
round's
rotate
fucking
with
cooked.
Superman in that position, it would be running right into him. Superman, 73 HP, has some sort of an opportunity here. Mitch down relatively low, but he could have just ran straight into
Ah, he had a
Snuba,
chance.
who had only 10 HP.
Good cleanup, though, from both of these teams. FaZe took what was essentially an unwinnable round based off of the entry and did bring it back to...
They might cancel Formula 1 race in Montreal this weekend because of the fires.
So it
Dang.
wasn't the worst round in the world, but again,
Swag.
FaZe now they're running into the problem.
Makes sense,
How do
though.
we entry onto a site and gain an advantage because of it? Because every single
We
round
get you
now,
casting these or
since
what?
that last timeout has been Oxygen winning
I don't think it's
those
gonna be better.
opening duels to ensure they have that 5v4 against the entry. And the
I gotta watch a Formula 1 race. People love that shit.
More.
I don't think
These
I've ever
fast
watched
execs
one.
that we predicted might be the answer have not been. Rustin locking down A once more, and Mitch gets that opening pick. That's one half of the entry. One half of the prongs already gone.
Name one for F1 driver, Alexander
I
Hamilton.
guess that's a good part about this setup.
I hope.
FaZe still have technically a second option, but it's how overwhelming the combination has felt.
Well,
I mean, you saw the play from Baby Big
Lewis Hamilton. Fuck.
alongside the utility
That's the
from
one- that's the guy.
Tig in the last round, but
Lewis Hamilton. God
we
damn
just
it.
have not seen any effect from Mame in the last few rounds. We almost saw him be able to burst open that play, by the way. You did have a satchel up against the wall deep into sight to almost isolate a 1v1. It's like FaZe have the right idea. Just all needs to come down to the right timing. But Verno, his time is now, and FaZe's time to go under is now also. Verno strikes away at 3. Oxygen continuing to roll over FaZe. 6 rounds in a row coming out from Oxygen here on Split.
I know it was one of those
comeback
fucking
here.
Hamiltons.
And again, Oxygen really haven't had to change much in their game plan. Just wait for FaZe to approach, hold the corners, and if you're just like Verno, you're there good for 3 with the judge.
That goes there.
And I was expecting more explosivity, Gus, because
Right.
you do have Baby Bay on the jet, you have Mame on that Raze. You can sell so many.
I don't know
FaZe
many
on a map
drivers,
like
dude.
this,
Yeah.
especially with such a trap-heavy team from Oxygen.
Whoa.
But it feels like FaZe's take is really linear.
Well,
I like this.
Imagine
adjustment,
saying that in
though.
front of some racing
Answering
fans would be so
exactly what you
embarrassing.
just said.
Honestly, it'd make them
They're
laugh
looking
probably.
to fake off of the double dive.
the embarrassment would be worth
Here,
it.
At least the raise over towards that ramp side. If you were actually over towards a ramp, don't really know if any of that utility did actually get heard. But it just doesn't matter. Oxygen to start the round. A 3-man
Lewis Hamilton, one of the
crunch
founding
into
fathers of
mid-side.
America.
Found you.
They've left a player over towards the mid side, but nobody over towards B. This is the most awkward defensive setup that you can see.
They found
And
my
this is
wire.
going to show a really big issue of FaZe when they go to the defense.
Max
They don't have the
Verstappen?
Sentinel to hold the flank, unlike Rustin on
Max
Cypher.
Verstappen, known for.
Mitch
No, I'm not
can
saying it.
sneak all the way
Not
in
stopping.
the back of spawn.
Not only that, but Mitch heard that entire
I'm done.
thing. He heard the players running out from spawn. Now these players from Oxygen, they're not exactly ready for an actual exec into sight. They don't have any utility. They don't have anything to actually fight some open ground with. But FaZe taking their sweet time, 35 seconds left. Oxygen have known this entire time
30
that they were
seconds
heading
left.
over towards this area. Now finally FaZe.
Someone
are
has my
in.
name on kick?
Viper's pit
Oh, no.
through. Big opportunity for FaZe.
Great spacing from FaZe. We haven't seen this in quite a few
Okay, Viper roll
rounds.
5v5 retake.
No screens available anymore. It's down to 2 funnels, a ramp, or
What's
even
Mitch
the top
doing?
of heaven. Tig is ready.
Can't
Oh no,
comment.
Rustin. Not
Can I
expecting
change my
anyone to be
prediction?
right down below the immediate resurrect. It won't be for long though. Tig overwhelmed.
Is it too late to change my
Far
prediction?
away.
They just have no options. They have no way of making their way out. They just rely on Redux. Redux just goes through, and he goes down immediately to Tig. This is just going to be a massacre here from FaZe. And indeed
I think
it
FaZe
is.
win.
Bodies
Instead.
thrown all over the place. As for the first time in 6 rounds, FaZe win
Play the
around.
F1 opening titles during the
That was all
break.
because of
I'm
an
down.
unusual setup from Oxygen.
I'm
They
down
had
to
a
watch
4
it.
stack inside of mid. You left Mitch behind. He even gave the calls, like you said, Gus, about how this take on A would not be fake. And through all of that, no one was expecting such a deep Viper's pit to funnel in.
I actually know
the
nothing
defenders to
about
the
Formula
retake.
1, so
It poised.
yeah.
Honestly,
I just
think
know the cars go
key bit of
vroom.
That round was able to ensure that there were not many lanes that Oxygen could use, and they were forced to funnel in. So the big question is now for the
Casters
final
are allowed?
half, what are FaZe going to do differently? Are they going to try to sell that fake again? Oxygen aren't going deep in mid anymore. They've learned their lesson.
FaZe are still going back, actually, to a bit of that early poke and pull mentality.
Drive to Survive on
And this
Netflix.
time,
Is that
Relying
show
on
good for
Mame
someone
as
that's
that
never
contact.
watched though?
This time,
I know it's
making himself
documentary.
A little bit more known to say the
I've
least
seen it
over
on
towards that
Netflix,
A-ramp
like
area,
browsing.
shooting at a couple of bullets over towards screens. But
Yes.
Oxygen, they've always
I'm about to
been
watch that shit tonight, no cap.
proactive and wary of any shift.
I know I said that about
towards
Spider-Verse,
that
but I fell
B-side. I mean,
asleep.
Mitch, he had never given up the B side, even though he heard pretty much 4 rotating back over towards A.
Enemy kill.
First burst though.